All right, this week is going to be a little bit of a flex week, meaning there's not going to be any new content, but there's going to be an extension activity, which you can do as an optional activity for the week to kind of put together all the things that we've covered over the last couple weeks. Now, for the flex week, I want everyone who hasn't handed in one of the past assignments, though, to get those assignments done. So every once in a while throughout the semester, I'm going to have a flex week. Flex week meaning, okay, I haven't got all my assignments in. I'm going to use this week to get caught up and get stuff done. And I'll give you an extension activity, which will be an optional activity to take part in for the week. But it is not an optional week in terms of I'm not doing nothing, because unfortunately, there are a number of people that kind of aren't up to date. So currently, right now at this point, you should have handed in your alphabet name, where you went around and took pictures of things in nature, or it could be like a street light that kind of was in the shape of an R, anything to kind of spell your name. That assignment should be in. And in terms of the past assignments with our principles of and elements of design and the can and explain everything and everything that we've done to date should be completed. Now, I'm out for a walk with my dog right now. My dog just walked up to me and kind of jumped on me. But I'm going to say that's going to be the inspiration for this week, is to go out into nature and take some pictures of fall. That's going to be the extension activity. And I'm going to show some pictures that I took over the last week of myself and my dog as we went out for some hikes on the trail. And I'm going to say this is when you're going to put the principles and elements that we covered into practice. Right? So are you going to look for some leading lines like this path in front of me? Are you going to look for balance or symmetry? And I'll show a picture of a lake that I took a picture of where all the trees are being reflected in the water, right? So it's duplicating itself. Or are you going to go look for an up close, right? You're going to fill the entire picture maybe with just one leaf. Or maybe you're going to look for color, right? As it's fall, look for different color patterns and then try and incorporate that into the image. So that's going to be our extension activity for the week, right? And this is an optional activity. You don't have to do it, but hopefully you will. And you'll go out, look around in nature, and kind of put all the things that we've covered over the last couple weeks into practice, and take a picture, and you're going to post it to a discussion post, right? So I'll link that on the course homepage, and I will also link some of the pictures that I've taken over the last week, kind of just to share with each other, how is our photography skills improving over the semester, and we get to share them and see what other people are taking pictures of. So just to recap, this week is a flex week, meaning we're going to try to catch up on all those past assignments that we've been working on over the last couple weeks that maybe we didn't quite get finished, which I'm going to say is the nice thing about an e-learning course, is a little bit of the flexible deadlines, right? If we didn't hand it in one week, not the end of the world. However, the bad part is if you kind of miss a couple weeks, it kind of seems like things pile up. And we want to get that wrapped up this week. We don't want things to pile up too much. Come here, Pops. Hey, Poppy, come. Right? Because once you start to get 3 or 4 assignments piled up, even though deadlines are a little flexible, it's like, it starts to become a little daunting on how to actually get caught up. That's what we're going to do right now this week. We're going to get caught up. And for those of you that are up to date, you handed in your letter name with all the different pictures. Well, take part in the extension activity, right? Take a picture of something fall related, post it in the discussion post, maybe make some comments on other people's posts. And just, this should be a fun week to improve your photography skills, or a nice week to actually get caught up on anything that maybe you were a little behind on. Okay, sorry about the shaky camera. My dog's kind of pulling me at the same time as I'm trying to make the video. But if anybody has any questions on one of the past assignments that maybe you're working on now but you need some clarification on, send me an email. And hopefully by the end of the week, everyone's caught up and we're back on track and new stuff the following week. All right, guys, enjoy the week. Hopefully go out, take some pictures of nature and fall related images, trying to put into practice all the elements and principles that we've covered. And I look forward to seeing your images. All right, later, guys.